If you really wanted to really get in touch with who you are as people, I suggest that you go to Clown University. I got you guys a wig. This will start you out just fine. There's so much drama going on right now.
Girl, she not ready to have her.
Hey, what is up all my social climbing friends? It's Dustin and I am back with another video. In this video, we're going to be discussing the Ace family. It seems like they never have a dull moment between Catherine and Austin. It's always some kind of drama. And this is not really going to be that much drama. It's just a situation where it feels like they put out some really unrelatable content and a lot of people had a lot of different things to say about it. And I had my own opinions about that. However, before we get into this video, I do want to give a shout out and thank you to Adam and Eve for sponsoring this video. You guys know that they have been so great to me, and I'm sure you guys already know who they are. If you go over on adamandeve.com and use code Dustin, you will get 50% off one item and free shipping to the US and Canada. Some exclusions do apply. As I said before in many other videos, Adam and Eve is a great company. They do donate 20% of their profits to the fight of the spread of HIV and AIDS. They offer 24/7 customer support and 90-day hassle-free returns. And like I always say when Adam and Eve sponsors me, you guys, if you follow me on Twitter, tweet me what you got if you're not that embarrassed. I think it's really interesting to see the things that you guys get. Now, with all of that said, let's just jump right into this video. So yesterday, the Ace family uploaded this video and it was titled, "Working at a Restaurant for 24 Hours." Now, you know, normally that would not be an issue because many different people work restaurant jobs. Customer-facing jobs are absolutely difficult. They are not something that I think that many people really look forward to doing every single day. I myself, I have never really worked in the restaurant industry, but I have worked in customer service. I've worked in a call center. I've worked at a drugstore. I've worked at many different retail locations like Sears. I worked at Dollar Tree, and that was like the worst job I've ever had in my entire life. So any job where you're facing the public is automatically, you know, it's going to be difficult, and most people dread it. I am so incredibly lucky to be able to do this as my full-time job. You guys will never know, and I will never be able to express just how grateful I am for all of you that watch my videos, because literally, like, you guys took me out of a very, very dark place in my life. I worked at a call center for a couple years. I worked on the escalation team for the cable company. You guys already know how like the cable company is anyway. It was just a very difficult job for me to do every day and look forward to going in. But imagine that and it being 10 times worse working in a restaurant, because people are very picky about a lot of different things, but people are very, very picky about the food and the things that they consume. Now that I think about it, Subway was actually my first job, so I can kind of like relate to this, but Subway was actually a fun type of job. However, anyway, they uploaded this video, and in this video, it was almost as if they made a mockery of the situation. They were like, hey, we're getting our first real job, da 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 da. And here's Austin like, yeah, I never got to work a real job, as if like anybody ever really wants to have to work like a real job. It's so funny that all of these YouTubers that do things like this, it's like they look at everything with rose-colored glasses, because they really take for granted, in my opinion, the things that they have had handed to them. And I'm not trying to say that Catherine and Austin haven't worked hard, but girl, y'all didn't work very hard to get where you're at. I'm just gonna say it. Like, it's cool, it's great that you have a college degree, but are you using it? Like, I don't have a college degree. I never was afforded that option in life because my parents really didn't pay for me to go to college. I did go to college a little bit, then I dropped out because it just was not for me. And I know that a lot of people are gonna say that I'm salty that I don't have the subscribers that they have and I don't get the views that they have. No, I'm very lucky and I'm very proud of what I've built here, what you guys have given to me, because honestly, without you guys, I would have nothing right now. But the fact that they thought it was so funny and so cute in this video for them to work for 24 hours, it was just the most cringe thing that I have seen in a very long time. Now, keep in mind, these are also the people that have this massive house in the Hollywood Hills, I believe, that had the jet ski in their pool. If you guys don't remember that, here's a clip of that.
Austin, no!
Like, how out of touch with reality do you honestly have to be to flaunt your wealth and flaunt your status? Like, these people would not be here without the people that actually work these jobs that they're honestly, in my opinion, making a mockery of. And this right here is honestly the best part. If you guys have not seen the Snapchat that Catherine and Austin put out while they were doing this, that was also in their video, check this out.
Guys, we are literally working right now at a restaurant.
Yes, we are.
Austin has been making food for the past hour and I've been taking orders. Do you understand how cool that is?
Ace family. So here we have Catherine and she's like, I was taking orders. Like, she was so surprised, like, that is what someone with a real job does. Like, you take orders, especially like if you work in a restaurant, you take orders from people and you serve them their food. It's one of those things where people think that things like that are cute. I think that in their heads, they thought that this was going to be like a relatable type of thing where they could relate to people, but it honestly wasn't. For someone like them to make a video like this, I think it would be really interesting to see them try to run a business for 24 hours or even like maybe a week or a month. I think that that would be a really good lesson for them, because honestly, they say that they live this minimalist lifestyle. Like, that is so funny to me. They clearly have no sense of reality or just how hard some people work for the things that they have. Now, I know that YouTube is a very flashy platform. We have many different people that do this. You see Gucci on one channel, you see Louis Vuitton on another channel, you see Hermes, you see all these different people that make all this money through AdSense, flaunting their wealth, which I understand. Like, if you're proud of something, that's one thing. If you want to post that you got this bag that you saved up for, or you made a milestone and you wanted to buy yourself something, that's perfectly okay. Like, there's nothing wrong with being proud of what you're doing. But these people, Catherine and Austin, it's just like so crazy that they thought it was cute that they went to work for 24 hours. Like, honestly, if you guys were YouTubers and you had this massive amount of success that they do, would you make a video like this? Or do you also feel like that would be making a mockery of like the millions of people that watch them? So you guys know that I am like the king of going through tags on videos. I love that. Sometimes there's tea there, sometimes there's not. But I went through the tags on this video, and the funny ones that stuck out to me were working at a restaurant for 24 hours, the Ace family working at a restaurant for 24 hours, Ace family working at a restaurant for 24 hours, working a real job today, working a real job, first real job, Ace family working job, quit my job, this is our real job. And there was a lot more, but I'm gonna spare you guys that list. I'm really glad that they do have the understanding that this was like a real job and that people do this every single day. But honestly, that should make them more grateful for what they have and what they have accomplished, because I don't want to take anything away from them. They do have a massively successful channel here on YouTube, but the way that they do their channel and the way they operate their channel and some of the things that they put on their channel is so questionable to me. They have this really big grand intro like they're this wholesome channel, but they're not. If you know the history of the whole sucker situation that happened in the mall with Austin and his daughter, that was completely gross. And then this whole situation with this jet ski and this pool, that's not relatable. Like, people don't like that. And that's coming from somebody back in the day that used to watch Nicole Richie and Paris Hilton on, what's that show? I can't remember. From Richer to Poor. I honestly cannot. I can't remember the name. Was it Rich Life or something? I cannot remember the name of that. But Nicole Richie and Paris Hilton, they used to get all these different jobs and they go stay with people and they would do these things. And one of the most iconic things ever was when Paris Hilton said, "What is a Walmart? Do they sell walls?" That to me is honestly different than this situation with Austin and his wife or girlfriend or whatever she is. Because off gate, Paris Hilton was rich from birth. She had a spoon stuck in her mouth, a silver spoon. Everybody knows who the Hiltons are. You know what I'm saying? Her and her sister had it made. These people literally came up off of social media, and they're making videos for people that have like subscribed to their channel that have to do this type of stuff. And it's just like a mockery in my opinion. And I get that they have a very young subscriber base and that they probably have a lot of teenagers that are watching those types of videos, or this video in specific, particular, whatever you want to say, that haven't had a job yet. But it's honestly not that great. I assure you that 9 times out of 10, the first job that you get, or if you work in a job where you have to deal with people or food, it's not going to be a lovely situation. Now, I'm not going to say that there's not people that don't love their jobs that work retail or work in food, because that is honestly not the case. Some of the jobs that I've had in the past, I loved working with people. It was just very, very stressful. But most of the time, 99.99% of the time, people that work these jobs do not get paid fairly. They work very hard for minimal payoff. I myself in my adult life, I have worked multiple jobs at once. There was a time when I had 3 jobs. There was a time when I had 2 jobs. While it felt good when I was getting paid, it did not feel good when I was having to work those miserable hours and be tired all the time. Honestly, I feel like I'm complaining a whole lot in this video, and I am, because it just really gets on my nerves. It yanks my chain so bad. Like, I'm wearing these hoodies. You guys, this is T-Spill's new hoodie. If you want it, go check it out. It's on her channel. But damn, could you be just a little bit more relatable? Like, it just blows my mind, you guys. Oh, and one thing before I go, I've been getting a lot of comments on these like little pumpkins that I have in my backgrounds on my videos. I'm trying to be cute for the month of October. I got them at Walmart. They're like $2. I have another one that says Creep It Real, and I have one that says More Booze. I know a lot of people were saying that they thought it said something else. It doesn't. This one up here, I believe, says Witch Please, which is a perfect statement for this video. Witch Please. But you guys, honestly, I want to know what you think about this down below. If you watch the Ace Family, I know a lot of you probably don't. You're sitting here like, I'm only watching you because I like you, and I really do appreciate that, you guys. It just really aggravates me when I see people that have made this amount of success on this platform be so like out of touch with reality and not humble at all, because that is something that absolutely drives me absolutely insane. It gets on my nerves, it gets down in my soul, and it bothers me to my core when people are not humble about the things that they have. Like, yes, it's great to be prideful about things that you've worked really hard for, but these people were literally handed this success, in my opinion. They were. It's not like they went to a job and worked 30 years and made this success. They literally uploaded YouTube videos, and I'm not saying that YouTube is easy. YouTube can be very, very difficult at times. It's very trying. This is not all like sunshine and rainbows, but it's definitely not the hardest job I've ever had. It's the easiest job that I've ever had, and I am so eternally grateful for everybody that watches my videos. These people just really tried it. They really tried it. But you guys, let me know what you think down below. How do you feel about this? Do you feel like I'm reaching with this, or do you feel like they made a mockery of like actually having to work like a 9-to-5 job? And some people don't even work 9-to-5 jobs. They work like 9 to 9 or like 9 to 12, because that used to be my reality, and this just really gets on my nerves. As always, I hope you all have the most amazing day ever, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.